Welcome back to Strictly Gluten Free. Today I'm going to show you how I made this white chocolate cheesecake, a rich decadent topping with a perfectly buttery biscuit base that no one would know is gluten free. So should we make a cheesecake? All right then, gluten-free white chocolate cheesecake. This is a really straightforward and easy recipe to make. So for this recipe, you're going to need some soft white cheese, mascarpone, double cream, unsalted butter, white chocolate, and then your favourite digestive biscuit. So I'm going to go with these Nairn. These got a slightly toffee flavour to them. It's very subtle, but actually it does add a bit more to the cheesecake. So whichever biscuit you go for, it's absolutely fine, but just make sure that it's gluten-free. Okay, so the first step of making this cheesecake is to break up your biscuits. Now, I'm using a food processor today, but you can do this by hand. So you don't need a food processor. I just find that it makes things a little bit easier. You notice that these gluten-free biscuits all come in their individual packets, so you can need to open all of these and put them in the food processor to make your biscuit base. Okay, so that's all the biscuits in. Let's give it a pulse. And there is your blended biscuits. Now we're going to heat some butter, pour that into this mixture. Okay, now that your butter is melted, we're just going to start the food processor once more and pour in the top. And there is your buttery biscuit base. Okay, so now I'm going to put the biscuit base into a sprung-loaded cake tin. I'll put some grease-proof paper in the bottom of. So we're just going to pour all of that mixture in, not wasting any. Okay, that'll do. And then we're just simply going to push it out to the edges. Making sure it's gone all the way around. Okay, and then I'm going to get a spoon and just flatten out a bit more. What you're looking to do is to make sure that it's even, just spread it around the tin. You want an even layer. You want it compact, but not so hard that it becomes like a brick when you cut into it afterwards. Don't forget this is going to be set in the fridge for around 30 minutes. So I think that will about do. Okay, so there's your biscuit base. That needs to now set in the fridge for around 30 minutes. Then we'll come back and make the topping. Okay, so now we've got the water bubbling away. We're now going to place the chocolate carefully on the top. This is known as a bain-marie, and actually it stops the chocolate from burning whilst you melt it. Don't leave it, because this chocolate can still burn. You're just looking to melt it through. Once your chocolate is all melted, you now need to remove it from the heat. And be careful with this because that bowl will be hot. You're going to set this aside and leave it to cool. Right then, so the biscuit base is in the fridge, the white chocolate is cooling. Now it's time to put the rest of the filling together. So firstly, you're going to whip together the soft cheese and the mascarpone. We're just going to pop those in the bowl. Soft cheese, the mascarpone, and there you go. Okay, and you're just going to lightly whisk these together. And then we'll add in the cream. Okay. Make sure we get all of it. Okay. And then we are going to blend it again. Blend it. We're going to mix it again. Okay, and then that is ready for the white chocolate. So make sure you get all of it. You don't want to waste any of this. It's good stuff. And there is your cheese and your cream filling ready for the white chocolate. Now before adding the white chocolate, just make sure that it is cooled enough, otherwise it will curdle this mixture and that's the last thing you want. Okay, so the next stage is to add this white chocolate into the mixture. Pour it in. Make sure you scrape down the bowl. Put it all in. As I said before, you need to make sure that the chocolate has cooled sufficiently that it doesn't make the rest of this curdle. I'm simply just going to fold this in, not whisked, just folded through. Just make sure that everything is really nicely combined. Okay, that will do. Okay, so the biscuit base has been in the fridge for around 30 minutes, so that's set. Now you're simply just going to put the white chocolate mixture onto the biscuit base. So you get all of it, don't waste any. Put it around the bowl. Okay, to one side. And then all we can do is smooth this out, just make it even. Just push it down gently, doesn't need to be firmed down like the biscuit base did, just needs to be an even distribution. Okay. Right. Smooth it out as much as we can. Again, don't want to waste any. And that is what we're looking like. So just to finish this off, got a little bit of chocolate left over. What I'm going to do is grate a little bit of this chocolate over the top. That'll do. And there is our white chocolate cheesecake. Now this needs to go back in the fridge for around 30 minutes and then it's ready to serve. Bring it out of the fridge probably about 10 minutes before you actually do want to serve this to your guests. And this will be tremendous. Put this in the fridge. Okay, and there is our cheesecake. So let's see how we go on. Gluten-free white chocolate cheesecake. One more thing to do, and that is to cut into this. Pro tip is to warm up the blade of the knife under a hot tap. That will help you just really easily glide through the cheesecake. So let's do that. Okay, and then again. And then let's see how we did. There we are. Gluten-free white chocolate cheesecake. And then finally, to finish up, I'm going to be using some mango and passion fruit Coeliac. Just a little drizzle across the top. Hopefully I don't do too much of this. There we are. And there we are, white chocolate cheesecake. There's only really one more thing to do. Cheers. That's good cheesecake. Enjoy. Okay, that's it. Gluten-free white chocolate cheesecake. Easy, right? If you liked the video today, maybe consider giving me a thumbs up. Better still, if you're going to make this cheesecake, then let me know how it goes. Drop me a comment. And if this is your kind of vibe and this is the sort of food you enjoy, I will be making a video every single week. So consider subscribing. But until next time, remember, keep it strictly gluten-free.